And so I think it's
Yes.
so important to kind of keep it light with our kids as a way to stay vibrationally open with them so that they can be receptive and feel. It's like when the energy gets too heavy, it's kind of hard to like sort what's what. Does that make sense?
Yeah. But even like you were saying, like Sufi telling you, calm down, mom, whatever. Harper is one of those kids that's constantly on me as well. Like Hayden will go do his own thing, but Harper's like always laying on me, rubbing my leg, touching me. It's obviously a regulation thing, but part of it is maybe she's telling me, and my husband will point this out to me because I've been doing some inner child work, and he's pointing out to me, that's what you needed at that age. She's demonstrating, she's mirroring to you what you needed. And so he always tries to bring me back into the moment, like, give her that love, give her that hug. Maybe this is you at 4 years old. This is what you needed. So I do try and come back to the moment to allow that. And it's nice. I mean, and I think that speaks to having it not just be one parent involved in this intuitive parenting household. Like when I'm pulled out of it, my husband can remind me, or vice versa. We can bring each other back
100%.
to the moment and do it together.
100%. I always say, there's my husband, there's me, there's my sister who plays a very big role, and my mom who plays a huge role. It does take a village. And I think that that's the other thing that I've realized so much about parenting is so isolating. Like, especially when, if you are a transplant, like I live in a country that I didn't grow up in, so I don't have sort of the roots here. My mom is here part-time with me, but right. My mom is also just like absolutely on a mission to help heal the planet. So like, she's not exactly like coming around to like make dinner. You know what I mean? My mom is like, I make dinner for her. She comes over, we have dinner, we play. But it's like, it's so true. It's the larger community too, as parents. And I think that's why it's so important, these conversations. I just even remember, I've found so much solace in podcasts since becoming a parent in a weird way, because I haven't had as much time to like go socialize with my friends. So to be able to like put on a podcast, it's kind of like, I get to have some time with my friends, if that makes sense. Like, it's very like, it gives me a boost. So yes to what you're saying about how important it is that we have our partners, that be in alignment. It's really funny because my husband is a biomedical engineer scientist. Like, he is literally the other side of the coin. Like, he is,
yes,
he is my rock and I am the roll in this household. We're both Virgos, but I'm an August Virgo and he's a September Virgo. And I said that really speaks to like the differences in our energies. I'm way more like intense and fiery, and he's very like stable. But even, for him, I would say there is a gentleness to him that I am so grateful for, because I can see how, yes, there is mirroring, modeling, vocalizing, and then there's just being a steady, grounded force in a child's life, and how that interacts with their spirit. And, I didn't have that kind of dad in my life who was really steady. My dad was very, very traumatized and very reactive. And so I do think that you're right to bring up the partner, because I think as moms, we can take on so much responsibility for all of this. But it's like, how do we create the container? It doesn't have to be mom and dad. It can be dad and dad. It can be mom and mom, or it can be even a single parent who's creating that environment. But it's all about what is the vibration? What is the energy we're setting in the household? And how safe do our kids feel? And how much do they feel we have their backs?